أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Right, your favorite lesson. Hey, okay. So you said that's how many brothers there were before? No, some of you haven't been here for Siddha Mubarak. Sister Shazi, you've missed quite a few as well. That's fine. Okay. So we're on lesson number 3. If you remember me saying numbers, I find numbers difficult myself. So we're going to have an entire lesson probably towards the end of book number 2 on numbers. But you need to know something about the numbers. You've already learned 1 to 10. So lesson number 3, we've almost finished. I think we were towards the end of it now. Last week did you go, when was last Arabic lesson? 2 weeks ago? We didn't have it last week. The week before we didn't have it either. What was the last thing that we covered? Have you done Ism Tafdil? Ajmal, Akbar, Asghar? Do you remember? You haven't gone through that. That's something that you'll have to go through as well. So numbers, we'll come back onto Ism Tafdil. So you remember your numbers? Wahidun, Ithnani, Thalathatun, Arba'atun, Khamsatun, Sittatun, Sab'atun, Thamaniyatun, what's number 9 again? Tis'atun, and then Asharatun, and then the masculine as well, or the feminine, whichever way. Okay? So if you want to say one book, so there's 3 categories I've put so far. Numbers 1 to 2, number 3 to 10, number 11 to 19. Each one has a different rule. So 1 to 2, what's the relationship between kitabun wahidun? Kitabun wahidun. Mawsuf, sifa, good. So kitab, you don't even need wahid there. If you just say kitabun, it means 1 book. If you say kitabani, it means 2 books. That's just extra emphasis. So kitabun wahidun is 1 book. Kitabani ithnani is 2 books. Now if I say sayyaratun, I want to say 1 kana. How do I say that? Sayyaratun wahidatun. Sayyaratani ithnatani. Okay? Mawsuf sifa. Okay? That one is simple. When it gets to 3 to 10, it's mudaf and mudaf ilay. But what was the catch? What was different? What can you see that's different already? So you've got mudaf and you've got mudaf ilay. So what's different? Numbers coming first, yeah, and then the thing. So let me give you 2 terms that you need to know. The word for number is adad, adadun, and the thing that's being counted is called what? Ma'dud, ma'dud, ma'dudun. Okay, these 2 terms you need to know. Adad and ma'dud. So 1 to 10, what's coming first, the adad or the ma'dud? Kitabun is the thing that's being counted. So it's the ma'dud, then the adad. Ma'dud and adad. When it comes to 3 to 10, the adad comes first, then the thing that's being counted, ma'dud, comes first, and it's mudaf and mudaf ilay. 1 and 2 was mawsuf sifa, 3 to 10 is mudaf and mudaf ilay. But what's the conditions? If the thing that you're talking about is masculine, the number has to be feminine. Remember, opposites. This is the trick one. It's going to be the opposite. Kitabun is what? Masculine. But the number from 3 to 10 is going to be feminine. So it's thalathatu kutubin. So it's feminine and it's plural. So the gender for the number has to be opposite this one. It has to be opposite. It can't be the same. It's not like mawsuf sifa. So then this is confusing. It has to be the opposite. And the mudaf ilay has to be plural. It can't be thalathatu kitabin. It has to be plural. Kutubin. Arba'atu kutubin. خمسة كتب ستة كتب. Now if the thing that you're counting is feminine, the number has to be masculine. So cars, سيارات. So now it says ثلاث سيارات, not ثلاثة سيارات. The gender is the opposite. Okay, we'll have an entire lesson on this sometime. Now the main thing I want to get onto, which is in this lesson, is numbers 11 to 19. So there's two parts. You have the adad, which is this, and you have the ma'dud, which is this. Okay, this is the number, and this is the thing that you're counting, the ma'dud. Right, how do I explain this to you guys? Tell me some of your observations. What do you see in ahada ashara kawkaban? What do they all have? What harakas on there? It's all fathas. That's number one. There's two parts, the number and the thing that's being counted. Ithna ashara is the number, kawkaban is the thing being counted. Thalathata ashara and then kawkaban. What's the difference between the first two? The first two and the last one. What's changed? So ahada ashara kawkaban, if you read Surah Yusuf, you'll find that ahada ashara kawkaban. What part's feminine? So I said, yeah, good. So there's two parts. Okay, this gets confusing again. There's two parts, the number and the ma'dud. Adad and ma'dud. The adad, which is thalathat ashara, is also in two parts. You got part one here, you got part two here. Okay? From numbers 13 to 19, the second part agrees with this. The first part is opposite. See how difficult it can be? Yeah, that's why I'm going to have an entire lesson on this. Just understand it for now. You got the adad and the ma'dud. This is 11 to 19. The first part, the adad, is also composed of two parts. Okay? The second part, 13 to 19. Okay? The second part agrees with the ma'dud. Okay? ثلاثة عشر كوكبا. If this is masculine, the second part is going to be masculine. If this was feminine, this would be feminine, that would be masculine. عشرة. What at the end? Okay? So for example, now I want you guys to say 11 books. How would you say that? This part has to be singular. Kitaban. That's it. It has to be singular and it has to be nasb. Okay, this part, this end part. Okay, it has to be singular and nasb. How do you say 12 books? Ithna ashara kitaban. Now how would you say 13 books? Thalathata ashara kitaban. Okay, now students. I want to say 11 students. So I'm assuming male students. Taliban. So you'd say ahada ashara taliban. Ithna ashara taliban. Then you say what? Thalathata ashara taliban. Yeah. Thalathata ashara taliban. Now, if it's female, you need to know the feminine version of this. Thalatha asharata talibatan. But you'll have to change these two as well. Okay? So let me just rub that out, clear it up. If you go on to page number is clear on the page 23 in the Arabic. You've got 11 to 20 actually on there. So if you go on page number 23, you've got it on there. So the Arabic, yeah, 23. So you'll see it on there. أحد عشر طالبا إثنا عشر طالبا. With numbers you have to practice. I haven't practiced it enough, so that's why I struggle with it. So أحد عشر طالبا, 11, fathas all the way. إثنا عشر طالبا, fathas all the way. And then it changes the first number, the first part of the adad. The second part agrees with the ma'dud, the first part doesn't. So arba'ata, you can see it there now, can't you? Okay. So that's the masculine version. How, if the, instead of saying taliban, if I was going to say talibatan, I want to say 11 female students. How do you think I would say that? So this, the one that you have in front of you now, on page 23, the ma'dud, the thing that's being counted is masculine. Taliban. So if you look in your book, ahada ashara taliban. Okay. So if I was to ask you, where's the adad, what would you say? So look in your books and say it. Have a look in your book. Ahada ashara is the adad, taliban is the ma'dud. Where's part 1 of the adad? Ahada. Part 2 is ashara. Okay. Ithna ashara taliban. Ithna ashara is adad, taliban is the ma'dud. Where's the first part of the adad? Ithna. Second part, ashara. Does that make sense? There's 2 parts to the number. When you look at number 13, thalathata ashara. That's the number, there's 2 parts. Part 1 is thalathata, part 2 is ashara. The part 2 agrees with the ma'dud. Okay? Now, if I want to say female students, how would I say that? So, ahad ashara is masculine. How do I say feminine? It's ihda. Ihda asharata. Asharata. Ihda asharata. That's the feminine version of ahad ashara. Ihda asharata. And any guesses, what would number 12 be? Ithna becomes, any guess. Somewhere to do with the ta, you have to add a ta at the end. Ithnata. 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 Asharata. Asharata. Okay. Ihda عشرة طالبة and then إثنى عشرة طالبة. Which one? إثنتا is feminine. إثنتا عشرة. Remember, for 11 and 12, it's all the same, all the way across. It's just when it gets to 13 to 19 it changes. So if you want to say 13 female students, how would you say that? Good. طالبة. Good. ثلاث عشرة طالبة. Right. And then number 20 is عشرون. Okay. When you go in tens, it has an una ending. So عشرون, ثلاثون, أربعون, خمسون. We'll do that later on. So if you look on the exercise, we're going to do the exercise at the bottom of page 23. There's one thing that you have to know for 11 to 19 is that all these numbers are non-flexible. What does that mean? If I put a fi before kitabun wahidun, what happens to kitabun wahidun? No? I said 11 to 19 is non-flexible. If I say kitabun wahid is one book, if I put fi before it, what happens? Fi kitabin wahidin. Okay? If you put a fi before numbers 11 to 19, nothing happens. It stays the same. Okay, so you see why numbers are so complicated? Too many rules. And even the Arabs, they don't say the endings, they won't say it, they just say guess. Not guess, but they won't be accurate in their words as well. Okay, so 23, page number 23, exercise number 9. Let's do the first one together. It says, Fil Fasli. Fil Fasli. Now 19 students. Remember, the number is going to have two parts. Part 2 has to agree with the ma'dud. Which is the ma'dud here? Taliban. So how do you say 19? So 19, Fil Fasli, no, it's 11 to 19 anyway. It's not going to change. So Fil Fasli, the fi is acting upon Al Fasli, that's gone. That's your khabar. Now 19, how would you say it? You got the ma'dud, which is masculine. So the part 2 of the number has to agree with Taliban. So it's going to be what? Ashara. Now the part 1 has to be feminine. So it's going to be Tis'ata Ashara Taliban. This is Rafa because it's non-flexible. It could be Rafa, Nas, Wajar. But if you really, all of this is grouped in one. It's two parts, but you consider it as one, and the entire thing you say fima in advance. You say fi mahalli rafa'in, in the place of it being Rafa. So the next one is, do you know your Arabic numbers? 15. In the 15 kitab. I'm going to have to start working on some number exercises. Pages and pages. No. But I don't know, maybe the fiqh chapter.
Oh yeah.
You'll find numbers in that. But how many buckets you take? But normally it's like 30 buckets, 20 buckets. It'll be Ishrun, Thalathun, Dalwan. Absolutely hate numbers, man. Alright, we got number 2. So in the 15 books. How do I say 15 books? I've given you, well, there was that before. So 15 books. The ma'dud is feminine or masculine? So in the kitaban, where's the ma'dud kitaban? So the second part has to be what? Masculine or feminine? Masculine. The first part has to be feminine. So in the Good. خمسة عشر كتابا. أحسنت. So in the خمسة عشر كتابا, carry on. What does it say in Arabic? We're not just doing numbers, we're doing the entire sentence. So what's the Arabic? باللغة العربية. So عندي خمسة عشر كتابا باللغة العربية and 12 books. 12 books should be easy. All the same. Good. واثنى عشر كتابا باللغة الفرنسية. So I have Arabic and 12 in French. Good. The next one should be easy because it's on the board. Ra'a means to see, so he saw. Ra'a Yusufu, Yusuf alayhi salam saw. Fil manami, in the dream. Ahada ashara kawkaban, 11 stars. There's multiple words, or planets you can say. Kawkab probably planet. Size of planet, isn't it? Which comes higher? What's the breakdown? I thought it was. A planet is a star.
I think even moon's a planet. I think it's just an open space. Before everything planets.
No, sun's a star. Yeah. And moon's like, I think it's a, what do you call it, a rock?
No, but does it not come all under planets?
No, not the moon. Not the
No, I thought it comes under stars.
I don't think so.
I thought a planet would be a star. No,
That's definitely.
no,
Definitely not.
no.
After everything's a planet. Like
Yeah,
even moon
that
is
is-
a
that's
even a debate about-
planetary object.
There would be a debate about Pluto then being a planet or not.
Yeah, they excluded it. Have they included
So
it?
what would you define as a star?
I don't know. Google it. I don't make the definition.
So Kawkab, I think, is planet.
Is it?
Kawakib.
Look, a planet is an astronomical body orbiting a star.
Just not stars.
Yeah.
But I think, in the translation it says he saw 11 stars.
Stellar remnant.
I think so.
Like massive
Let me see what Kawkab means then. What comes under planet?
I think moon.
The moon comes under a planet?
The moon's not a planet.
Star.
Planet is an astronomical body.
Yeah, I don't know this physics stuff, man. Is it physics, right? Kawkab. Kawkab, star, and planet as well. Yeah.
I think what comes under.
Because it doesn't translate 11 Kawkab, yeah?
Yeah.
And the sun and the moon. So it might be planets because the sun's a star.
Yeah.
Wallah a'lam.
والشمس والقمر. What's the difference? Google, what's the difference?
Bro, Sheikh Nuri, you do a kida with him, then tell us what you thought. Is it? No? It's good?
That produces own light.
A star.
Yeah.
The moon's not definitely.
That has a fixed course. A planet is something that has a fixed course, otherwise known as an orbit.
The moon's just the light from the sun.
Still don't know the difference. Okay. So number 4, I have 20 riyals. How do you say that? Hindi. We done? I thought we did. Yeah. أحد عشر كوكب. Yeah. Hindi. 20 ريالا. I have 20 riyals.
What's the feminine for 20 then?
It says the same. 20. Yeah. If you've been Saudi, you probably hear them say 20, 50, 40. Oh, 40. No, Nawawi. 40, yeah. So you take the number 40 and put it on the pattern of Muslimun, una ending. Arba'una, yeah.
Is it either Arba'un or Arba'in? Maybe it's fi
Yeah.
Arba'in or something.
They miss words out, don't they?
Title, innit?
Let's say هذا لي 20 or so لي 20 yeah for or ب 20 so that's why they say 20 50
Or does it change? Shireen, Shireen.
yeah 20 20 20 yeah just like Muslimuna. Number 5 13 funduqs. So kam fundu, what's the Arabic? Kam fundu qan. Remember, after kam the word has to be nasb and it has to be singular. So how many hotels? في هذا الشارع. في هذا الشارع. So yeah, how many hotels are in this street? فيه 13 hotels. Kam means how many?
Yeah, well, you know with that. Like first, second.
Oh, I'm gonna skip that. I'm not gonna teach you that just yet. We'll go on to the next lesson, just a conversation, and then we'll stop. It's already 3:15. Almost 3:15 already. Okay, so how do you say 13? فيه good 13 فندقا good فندقا قن. So next one في هذه المدينة في هذه المدينة in this Medina, in this city there are 14 masajids. There, you're right, there's 14 in this town, probably more than that.
When you got like 5 on the street, it's like 3 of them. It's good, you should make one of them like the Shafi one, and then like the Hanafi one. So if you ever get late, you just pop into
Pop in it.
it.
Oh, you want to pray early? Okay, في هذه المدينة 14 مساجد 14 مسجدا. Okay, the next one ثمن هذا الكتاب ثمن هذا الكتاب the price of this book is 17 riyals. Good. So 17 ريالا 17 ريالا. And then the next two في هذا الكتاب في هذا الكتاب means what? Book. There are. Good. So how would you say that? Yeah. So في هذا الكتاب 20 darsan. Okay. And then the last one, number 9, fi sanati, in the year there are 12 months. So fi sanati, feminine or masculine? Shahran is masculine. So fi sanati ithna ashara shahran. Ithna ashara shahran. And that's numbers for you. Okay.
You have to change it.
Okay, so again, next part is numbers, but we're not going to do that. We'll come on back to that because okay. Okay, did we get some of the lesson? Did we get any of it? Yeah? Simple? Well, it's not simple, but... And then there's numbers again which come after that. Which one is which? Which one is cardinal numbers and ordinal? Ordinal is first, second, third. So that's what it's teaching you next. So ad-darsul awwal, first lesson. Ad-darsul thani, thalith. We'll do that some other time. No, I can do it, but it's just going to be confusing. We've had enough of numbers today. Yeah. ثلاثة. What's the word for plus? Plus. ثلاثة وأربعة. Actually, we should do that as a game.
Not a game.
Okay, so let's turn to lesson number 4. Turn to lesson number 4. We're just going to do the conversation. So lesson number 4, page number 26. So someone has to be Yusuf, someone has to be Ibrahim. We will do the sisters first and then we'll come on to the brothers. So Yusuf, who's going to be Yusuf? Let's see. What's the meaning of dhahaba? What's the meaning of raja'a? Have you come across that? Dhahaba means to go, raja'a is to return, yeah, come back. So I think that's the only 2 verbs in there. Okay, good. So Yusuf, who's volunteering to be Yusuf? So we'll have... So I'll have to pick on people then. So Yusuf, we'll go with Sister Shazia. And then Ibrahim, Sister Naima. Okay, go ahead. Good. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Anyone remember what's the meaning of ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban? What was the difference between each one? So it all means welcome. Like ahlan, family. Wa sahlan, be at ease. Marhaban, welcome. Which one? Sahlan? What's the meaning of sahlun? هذا الدرس سهل. Yeah, so be ease, be at ease. سهلا ومرحبا. Mhm. Okay, so what's the meaning of that? From Ya Khali. Which one? Mhm. لعلك بخير. I hope you are well. Mhm. Mhm. Good. Market. وأين why do you say ma? Oh. So if you don't know, what should you do? Yeah, good. Mhm. Mhm. Good. Good. She went to my auntie Zainab. Which one is it? So akhun is brother, ukhtun is sister, ikhwan or ikhwa. So remember, ikhwan, ikhwa, brothers, and akhawat, sisters. So wa aina ikhwatuk, where are your brothers? Mhm. Good. You guessing again? So what was said the word akhawat again? Okay, I'll help you with 3 letters. Akhawa. Good. Akhawatuka. Mhm. Okay, good. Why is it dhahabna and why was it dhahabu before and dhahabna now? Good. Dhahabu and dhahabna. And the next one? Ama. Okay, so ama dhahabta ila al-madrasati al-yawma. So dhahabta by itself means what? No, dhahabta. Anta dhahabta. So ma dhahabta means what? No, what does ma do? We learnt ma before? So you did not go, yeah. Then now ama dhahabta. Did you not go? Ila al-madrasati, to the school? Yeah. Ba'dal. Good. So al-hissati, because ba'da makes it jar. Yeah. Al-hissati al-ula. Ula is like al-awwal, the word that we haven't learnt yet, the numbers. So first part. Bala means, of course, yeah. I went and I returned after the first part. So the first period. Raja'a. What was the meaning of raja'a? To return. لماذا رجعت أنت رجعت. Raja'a means what? Who comes? He came back. That's huwa raja'a. Anta raja'ta means you came. لماذا رجعت? Why did you return? Okay, Ibrahim. Mm-hmm. لأنني. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. رجعت أنا رجعت. I returned because I was. Yeah. So لأن means because. لأن. So we have إن, أن, كأن, ليت, لكن, لعل. لأن is a combination of two. I don't know which two words it is. It's anna and it's in the book somewhere. Yeah, it means because. Let me have a look. لأن is a combination of what?
Li and Anna. Near the hard job.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether it is. Yeah, it is just Li and Anna. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, did we finish? لا بأس. What's the meaning of لا بأس? Exactly, yeah. What's the meaning of لا بأس? What Arslan said? What is it?
I means don't worry.
Don't worry.
It's not a problem.
Not a problem.
Hakuna Matata.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
أذهبت إلى الطبيب؟
ذهبت. ذهبت.
Mm.
Are you,
Or did you
did you,
go إلى الطبيب, to the doctor? Yes, I went. Okay, good.
that was hard.
That's good, you did well in that one. Alright, the next 2 pages is your homework. And then we're done with lesson number 4. So we're going to go through that next week. It's only 2 pages. Which one? So page number 28 and 29, and that's it. Just 2 pages. No, you want more work?